Commitment with accountability closes the gap between intention and results. And I'm like, Bryan, what do you mean by that? Here's what I want you to understand. I get it. Like, accountability is a four-letter word to a lot of people. Nobody really wants to be held accountable. And maybe I'm not necessarily talking about somebody holding you accountable to your goals or the activities that you do every week. Maybe we're talking about you holding yourself accountable to the things that you want to do. I'm going to give you an example. A couple of years ago, actually more than a couple of years ago, I ran a marathon, 26.2 miles. By the way, never, ever going to attempt that again. But when I set out to train for this marathon, I told everybody that I could about it. Now, at the end of the day, the only person I'm truly accountable to of whether I was going to complete that marathon or not was me. But you know what happened over time? As I told people about my goal, about the fact that I was training, everybody, every time they saw me, they asked me, hey, how's the marathon training going? Hey, Bryan, how's the marathon? Bryan, when is the marathon? Bryan, how long is the marathon again? But because I had made everybody aware of what my goals are, people were lining up to hold me accountable to them. And so I want you to understand that accountability comes in different forms. I will tell you, in terms of the way that I coach loan originators, it's your level of accountability is what you ask of me. It's one of the first questions I always sit down at the end of the first conversation is, hey, so what is my role to you in terms of accountability? How accountable do you want to be to these goals that you set for yourself? Because my goal is not to hold you accountable to goals. My goal is to hold you accountable to the activities that help you reach your goals. So don't look at accountability as a four-letter word anymore. And I want you to think about what are some of the things that you can do with those who have influence around you, your peer group, the people, your friends and family, your sphere of influence, the leaders around you. What are some of the things that they can do to help you be accountable to the goals that you've set for you and your family? If there's anything that you need, please know I'm always here to serve.